Ihr Anliegen? Die Musik immer, ey, so viel voll Dubstep oder so, keine Ahnung. So, jetzt sind wir bei den Slums. Beim Schlamm. So.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you your business, because I sure as shit wouldn't want you telling me mine, but if you're gonna be asking your old comrades for help, I doubt they're gonna want to do it if you're also banding rebels, you know?
Hello there, Zachariah. What do I owe the pleasure?
Well, now that you're asking, with Victor and the ASC after me, my only options are to keep running or retaliate. To retaliate, though, I need some allies.
I know you're right. Know it's a worthy war you'll wage. Know I owe you. But I can't risk joining with you, Zachariah. Don't know you well enough to trust you with my life. Or the lives of my men. I am sorry. And despite all that, I wish you the best. Wish you success. For our sake, and yours.
No hard feelings. Had to ask. Goodbye.
Mich nicht genug kennen, ja, wie sollen wir ein bisschen auch gut kennen? Es geht eigentlich auch um deren Wohl, aber bitteschön. Ich kann auf eure Hilfe scheißen.
Have you read news on the walls? A prison camp riot led to a mass brutal breakout.
Es muss ich zu jemandem, der mich überhaupt nicht leiten kann.
Mr. Mancer,
If I'm gonna destabilize Colonel Victor, I'm gonna need some allies.
then you better keep looking, Mr. Mancer. Unfortunately, the allies you've already made aren't folks I consider or want as my own. Goodbye.
Sagte ich doch.
I gotta go.
There
ja.
you go.
Wenigstens haben wir zwei Verbündete. Die Armee und Nottig. Die werden schon sehen, was sie davon haben. Nicht meine Hilfe zu bekommen. Oh, die Rücken, Leute. So. Wenn die Mutanten uns auch noch helfen würden, dann hätten wir dann noch 3 Verbündete. Anstatt 2. Ja. Fuck! Du blöde Kuh! Im Ernst, Ette? Was stehst du da hinten? Mensch, meine Begleiter sind für einen Kack. Da kann ich auch so gut auch alleine rumlaufen. Ich will meinen Muskelprotz. Der hat wenigstens... Der konnte wenigstens was. Blöde Kuh! So. Eigentlich wollte ich gar nicht auch zur Börse.
Here we come.
Someone sounds excited.
Well, duh, the landscape's drop-dead gorgeous. As for the city, integrating with the valley's natural overhangs and alcoves to avoid using a metal dome, pure genius. Makes me worry about getting fried. And we'll always be strangers there.
For now, most mutants don't have an innate hatred for humans. We just need to give them time to heal.
Still, we'll never be able to walk a mile in their shoes. And for that, we'll always be outsiders. I ain't mad though. If I were them, it'd be my personal mission to fuck up every single humanoid who said good day to me.
Don't stress out about the roof. You won't be instantly mutated. I have heard tales. But yeah, what a beautiful place. Natural, organic, how refreshing. Humans should take notes.
This city makes me sad.
You're not gonna cry, are ya? I just had these seats cleaned.
I mean, I think I would have liked to, know before of its existence. It's all right. Sad is too grand wheels. Wistful, yes, wistful. By Jove, I've done it.
What a glorious day. Phobos, chosen to be the great orator. He will surely usher us.
Now that we are at full strength, we must devise a way to compromise Victor's popularity at the Assembly.
I've got a lead. There's this grizzled old general who's been bitching about the lack of info he gets about Aurora. Right now, he's the only one with the balls to call Victor the Dictator incompetent. According to him, the Aurora Dowser's down shit creek and may have been booted off his post. If we can prove that General is right and isn't just some senile old man, maybe the Army's head honchos will be pissed enough at the Colonel to kick his buns in the sun.
We would need hard evidence.
I'm almost positive that Dandolo can help us. Noctis sends merchants everywhere, after all.
We also have some connections with Technomancers over there. They should be able to tell us what happened.
We could try Anton. Aurora's a little far, but there's no place that's safe from Anton's little birds.
It's a start.
Even if abundance is run from the top down, members of the Assembly would pay attention to uprisings. Some of your local allies could help you stir up some anger in the masses. The ASC has made their lives miserable for months. People are arrested on a whisper, live huddled in fear. It would not take much to spark the powder keg.
It's a good idea, but we can't influence entire populations by ourselves. We'd need allies hidden among the people.
Back when I was an artist, I got into some altercations with Assembly members who thought my shows were blasphemy. Maybe it was because I didn't say "Hail to the Shadow" 50 times. I can't say for sure, but if we could get them to think that Victor isn't a devout believer, we could get the large religious sect of the Assembly to revoke their support and demand his banishment. Or we could just give them a little nudge in the right direction by making them believe Victor steals relics for his own use.
We'd have to stage an elaborate setup, and I like it. After all, Trickster must get what he gives. We'll need volunteers that can pretend to be ASC. The plan is right up Anton's alley. It's possible for Dandolo or the opposition to help us out too.
One last thing. I was told the High Judge endorses all of Victor's decisions, even though I know for a fact that he hates him, which is more than a bit strange. The judge is such an honest man.
Or if you're in the mood to make a scandal, I've got everything we need. Did you know that Victor employs young women to worm out information on men he keeps tabs on? And I'm not Victor, but I have a feeling he used that info to blackmail these same men. If we can prove it, the Assembly would have a major meltdown. Their beloved colonel, a pimp? To find evidence of his trafficking, we could look for the orders he gave his goons. Have you seen his hands? Far too immaculate to be doing this dirty work himself.
Avori aren't doing anything about it. Must be profiting from it somehow. This is a dead end. We need to find a new approach.
Indeed. How's this? I've heard that a small faction of the Assembly blindly backs up Victor, no matter how crazy the project is. So I believe it almost certain that their chief of this faction was bribed. So unless we bribe him ourselves, we'll have to silence him.
It's not ideal, but I have no way of finding out what dirt the ASC has on that man. We'll have to go without his support and hope we can get enough voters elsewhere.
All these ideas will indeed cut off Victor from his support network.
But
this is going to sound self-interested, but if we could help the mutants escape from the pen, it would expedite the Colonel's downfall. The people and the Assembly would be outraged to know that after decades of civilized control, Victor was the one who couldn't keep them in check. I'd like to see the Colonel try to justify his mistake of so many slaves, particularly ones notorious for their feeble minds.
no, it's not selfish. It's a good plan. We're gonna help mutants in the pen prepare their escape. After a mass breakout like that, his reputation will never be the same. Thank you, all of you, for the ideas. Now let's make them happen.
Hört sich alles nach dem Plan an.
Greetings, Zachariah.
Immer diese Musik, wenn ich mit den Typen rede, wo kommt die Musik her?
Rumor is Aurora's Dowser was deposed. I need to know it's more than rumor, though. If it's true, we might be able to convince some members of the Assembly that Victor needs to go.
Even though I don't like the idea of continuing the conflict between Abundance and Aurora that has caused so much suffering, if it's what needs to be done to dethrone Victor, I have a few contacts among Aurora's Technomancers. They're not quite brothers, but they're at least like cousins. And I've heard their messengers nearly always follow one particular shadow path. Let me show you. This one here. If you go, you may be able to stop one of their couriers. If the news you're expecting is as important as you say, I'm sure it will be in the documents they are carrying.
Thanks, Melvin.
Okay.
Zachariah, I've received a message from Dandolo. He has some information on the disappearance of patients.
Really? Did he learn where he was taken?
The ASC had him locked up in an old dome near Ophir. In his message, he says that it's a dome that Technomancers used to use. Does this sound familiar to you?
Hard to forget. Yes. That's where initiations would take place before a mantis destroyed everything. We'll have to go free him. The place must be teeming with soldiers fighting for Victor. But we can't leave the old Technomancer in their hands.
Gottesanbeterin. Klingt fast wie ein Rieseninsekt. Und das würde mich hier irgendwie auch nicht wundern, wenn es Riesenmonster Gottesanbeterin geben würde. So bläh. Und ich dann so, ja. Nee, du! Das brauche ich jetzt nicht! Scheiße! Eine Riesengottesanbeterin! So dürfte es euch vorstellen.
Signal station, and I'll stop your train dead in its tracks.
Good thing they don't have a rover.
Got that right. Aurora might have won the war and be overflowing with Technomancers, but they don't have decent fucking vehicles.
Alter, schreck mich doch nicht so, du blöde Kuh! Bist du blöde, du, oder was? Guckt aber grimmig. Man könnte denken, er hätte eingekackert oder so. Oh, scheiße, nicht schon wieder! Hallöchen!
You a messenger?
Look, I can't tell you anything. Please, if I can't. The information I have is...
I know, but you're gonna have to comply. Train stopped. I'm gonna need your tablet and all the information that you can provide me about your dowser.
What? I would never jeopardize Aurora.
Either way, you're gonna give me what I want. You can give it to me, or I can pry it from your cold, dead hands.
You don't understand. If I tell you, they will kill me. Either way, I will never be able to return to Aurora. Our dowser, Wisdom, was dismissed, executed. Take my tablet. It has anything else you want to know. Now please, please leave me alone. Please.
Geht doch!
So, why have they decided to go at it without their war hero?
Don't know yet. Word is it was treason, but in times like this, that can mean anything. It's chaos there.
That sounds bad for Aurora. Especially given the fact that the second
So einfach habe ich mir echt nicht vorgestellt. Wieso jetzt zur alten Kuppel? Kuppel. Gobbel, 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 gobbel. Gobbel, 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 gobbel.
This is where you were initiated.
Yeah, but the dome was in better condition. The ASC weren't here. There was a giant mantis, though.
A giant mantis? Don't tell me that was part of the initiation.
No, the area had decoys dressed as thieves. The monsters were unplanned, though I learned a lot from the experience. If it weren't for my master, I would have died down there.
Must be strange coming back.
Ach, die Riesengottesanbeterin, mit der ich gekämpft habe. Jap, das war nicht nett. Das Vieh war erstens echt stark und zweitens ekelhaft. Ihr wisst ja, Leute, der erste große Boss, mit dem wir gekämpft haben. Oder mit dem ich gekämpft habe. Der hat eine Schusswaffe, der muss zuerst weg. Los, fall runter! Hast du Glück, dass du nicht runterfallen kannst? Arschloch. Hihi. Loser. Ach. Zurückweichen. Stirb doch endlich mal! So. Erstmal Leben wieder auffüllen. Andrew brauchte bessere Rüstung. Kriegst die Handschuhe. Kriegst die Hose. Ganz schön viel los hier. Zwei Typen mit Schusswaffen. Bewegt er sich mal weiter? Wir leben halt so. Weg, 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 weg! Oh, du Arschloch. So. Ich bin, glaube fast eine Ein-Mann-Armee. Genau das wollte ich sagen. Oh, wie könnt ihr mich bitte schön sehen? Das ist so voll... So. Genau.